Don Mead at 7 Sentinels. Welcome back to Face. It's been a while, Don. Glad to have you back. How are you? Are you unmuted now? Unmute. It's at the bottom. I hear you.
That?
I got you. Got you, Don.
Okay, great. Yes, great to be back. Thank you. How are you, Dale?
I'm doing okay. I'm assuming that you believe that we're in an inflection point and you're here to make a bearish case in the markets. And Don has studied Livermore. He has his own proprietary sentinels that give him a fix for what's happening under the surface of the market. So Don, if you want to share your screen, it's that little green button at the bottom of your screen that says share screen. And we can
there. Okay, then which screen is the question? I have three, and then work with me for a moment while I get the right one
sure.
Showing. How do I do that?
It'll ask you to click on the screen you want to use. You just click that screen.
Click share screen.
Yeah, and then screens will come up, your screens. And then you choose the one with your cursor.
Where does that come up? Sorry, I go through this every time, don't I?
Share screen, clicked. What do you see now after you click that button?
Well,
what's on your
got my name up there, Dale Pinkert, across a black screen. Let's see.
Yeah, okay, that's the screen. The black screen is what, so you share what you want to share on that. You have to pick your monitor out.
Well, let's see. So far, it's shown. Oh, I see.
Screen. Yeah, you see what comes up?
Screen 2 and screen 3. Screen 2.
Yeah.
Are we now seeing a screen that says 7sentinels.com across the top?
No.
No. Okay, just a second. We'll get it yet. I want screen 2. All right, there. Share a screen. And then over here it says screen 1, screen 2, or screen 3. I punched each one of them. Nothing changed. What are you seeing, Dale?
Just click 1. You can only share one screen at a time.
Okay.
Pick the one with your opening slide. Pick that one.
Okay.
Hit share screen and pick that one. Then click that screen.
Huh. Nothing changed, huh?
When I hit share screen, then I click on which one I want to use, and then it says share. Again, after you've clicked the screen, it'll say share on that white box. It says select a window or an app that you want to share. You click the screen, and then on the right lower hand corner, it says share, and your screen will come up.
Share screen. And on the same black screen, I'm supposed to see something that says share?
No, doesn't a box come up that asks you to select a screen?
Yes.
Okay, so select a screen with your slide on it. Do you see a screen with your slide on it?
Yes.
Click that
then
screen.
I hit the share button. That's the thing I've been missing. Are you seeing now the futures?
Yes.
On my screen?
Yeah.
And yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now what I need to do is get onto this screen, my right here. Okay, now are you seeing
Yes.
7sentinels.com across the top?
Yeah, Don, got it.
Okay, good. Sorry for all of that. Anyway, how have you been, Dale?
Oh, I'm not real patient nowadays.
Well,
How about you? I think we're irritable. I think the whole world is kind of in a aggravated state. Do you see that?
I sort of
Do you
sense
feel
that
that?
myself.
Yeah. So, but you know what? Fighting the battle, interested in hearing what is why this time is not just going to be a little correction that some people think is already over, or a lot of bulls, and you could understand the narrative, will want to buy a break in the S&Ps at about 4,200. That was a battleground, and they'll say it's healthy for the market to pull back here. So how are we going to know it's going to be more than that? What's
That's
telling you that?
exactly what we're going to talk about. And
Okay.
I entitled this discussion, The Shape of Things to Come, because markets have a very particular shape. And I want to make sure that I've got the screen on that I want right here. Let's put it on this one instead. There we go. You know, a lot of people think in terms of what a bear market is. They think a bear market is just a period of time in which stocks fall back, and they say, okay, the market's in a decline. That's a bear market. I've come to understand over the years that a bear market is a very specific, real thing. And as I'm showing right here, each bear market has a specific and repeating shape and size. Market breadth repeats from one bear market to the next. The market indicators read the same from one bear market to the next. Economic indicators are similar each time. And there are specific evolving psychological aspects as the cycle begins and matures and completes. So today we're going to focus specifically on shape. That's why I called it Shape of Things to Come, borrowed from H.G. Wells' novel and film.
Okay.
But the shape of a bear market repeats over and over and over. And I'm going to show you by example what I mean. Here's the 1929-1932 bear market. You can see that okay on your screen?
Yes, got it.
Oh, good, good. Notice 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5-wave bear market. Then we go to the 37-38 example. Here's the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waves. A bear market exhibits 5 waves. 1939 to 42, same 5-wave pattern. It's easy to see. The 1968 to 70 bear market, same thing again. 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 73, 74 bear market, which I happen to think is the one that most closely mirrors or matches what is going on now, because at that time it all started with the Nifty 50 being the only stocks that were going up while everything else was going down. Now it's a Magnificent 7, which are the only 5, the only stocks really that are going up while everything else is going down. But 73, 74, there's a 5-wave pattern. 80, 82, here's the 5-wave pattern. The 2000 to 2002 bear market, 5-wave pattern. 2007 to 2009 bear market, 5-wave pattern. And here we are, 2022, and I'm calling this the 2022 to 2024 bear market in progress, We had wave one, started right from the second day of 2022, and that first wave bottomed in October 2022. We had a second wave up over the last 9 months, peaking in July, and then we began the third wave down. We are in the third wave down. Now, the psychological aspects are very interesting. Let's see where I put that.
Let me ask you this retracement for the failing rally was pretty extreme. I mean, over 78.6, I believe, back. Were the
Yes.
other examples, did the market rally that much, or were most of the recoveries in two more like 61.8?
It's rare to get that big of a retracement. But when you think in terms of the psychological aspects of the of that wave two, it fit right in with what happens in every cycle. Here are the 5 psychological states of mind that accompany each one of those waves, and you'll see where that fits what you're talking about here. The first wave follows a period of descent into madness. I should say follows the descent into madness, which is what I call what we saw in the period of starting right after the 2020 COVID crash through 2020 and 2021, we saw the wildest speculation in this market I've ever seen in my lifetime. And I've written articles about that. If anybody wants to see, just go to the website and read an article called, there's several here.
Yeah, check out Don's website.
Yeah, let's move on. But anyway, we had that descent into madness, wild speculation like we've never seen in the last 100 years. And then we began the first wave of the bear market. In that first wave, the bear market gets recognized by most, not all people. There's a lot of denial. But then we get wave two. And that's what you're asking about. And that's what was most interesting, because wave two is the most dangerous part of a bear market. It's what I call, or what many have called, the return to normal psychology, where everybody thinks, oh, it's fine. This isn't a bear market. We're back right on cue with where we've been all along. We're back in the bull market. It took that big of an advance to get people back into that state of mind, but we most certainly had that state of mind all through actually the early part of 2023. And that is the most dangerous part of a bear market, because just when everybody starts thinking, oh, we're back in a bull market, everything's fine, that's when the rug gets pulled out. And that's where we are now in wave three. And this is a stage where traders suddenly realize there has been no return to normal. We are not in a bull market. We are in the bear market. And this becomes really the most vicious part of the whole cycle. Well, except for maybe wave 5. Wave 4 emerges as participants begin to hope that a new bull market is underway. And then finally, wave 5 is the give up stage, panic, capitulation, despondency, rain. You can see that in.
Have you looked into average duration of wave 3s?
Yes. Well, that's a good question, because I see that from cycle to cycle, we see a lot of alternation in some way, in some stages, or I should say, in some primary bear markets, wave 3 is the longest. In others, it becomes a short stage and then a wave 4, and then wave 5 becomes the longest, like in 1932.
Okay. Yeah.
You see how 2 didn't last all that long, but it was pretty vicious. But wave 5 was the one that was real wipeout. Then you go
Okay, so if we're in 3, we should take out the 2 low of 34.50.
absolutely,
On
yes,
the 3, we shouldn't have
yes,
to wait for the 5th wave for that to happen.
precisely. That
Okay.
is true. And I look for the first the recent lows of 2023 to be taken out, and then the lows of 2022 to be taken out, and new lows on this, which could take us easily to 3,000 to 3,200.
Yeah. Okay.
Before our wave 4 begins.
Okay. Got you.
At any rate, that's really the main things I wanted to talk about here, that bear markets are a real thing that have a specific description, shape, characteristics, and so on, and they repeat over and over and over. So
what's that? Let's see, it would be, instead of windfall, it's another adjective. Hey, what is it? Hay, not a haymaker. You had another term for what happens when you ride a bear market. What do you call those?
I'm not clicking in with what you're thinking of.
Well, it's a term for how much money you're going to make. It's similar to a windfall.
Rainmakers.
A haymaker.
A rainmaker?
Rainmaker, not haymaker. Haymaker's a punch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
in the very first conversation you and I ever had here on Face, we talked about that because
I like that.
I named an article that I wrote.
You know what? Let it rain, bro. I'm positioned.
Right.
Okay,
And
so
actually, what a rainmaker refers to really is something that can make your entire life or your entire career. If you ever watched the movie with Matt Damon about Rainmaker, these guys start a law firm and then they get a case that becomes their Rainmaker. And I really believe that we're in such a phase right now that if a person plays this bear market properly, it can make their whole career.
So where is this scenario negated? Would taking out the high that we put in at 46, what was it, 10 or something like that?
Yeah.
Taking that out, change it?
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
So we have a reference point for if this is wave 3, you have to get out of the way. It's not a wave 3 if we take out the recent high.
Correct.
Okay. Line in the sand. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to have one, don't you think?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Because John, once I for a while I would use mental stops, and my first stop was a mental institution.
Excellent. Well said.
And anyway, so you have any special offers you want to offer viewers that see this later?
Absolutely, I do. Speaking of Rainmaker, because I really believe this is a Rainmaker in the sense that I described, that can make your entire career if you play this thing right. I would love to have people on board and participating, and I'm going to make that very, very easy to happen. For people to join us. I set up especially for today an offer where for $1 single subscribers can have an entire month of 7 Sentinels, and that's the evening reports, the reports that go on each day, the weekly article, the whole thing for $1 for a month. And all they have to do is go to the website, sign in where it says trial offer up here, limited time trial, punch that, sign in, And if anytime they can cancel the first hour, the first day, the first week, anytime during that period that they cancel, there will be no other charge other than that $1.
Okay,
And
Don.
they will get that full month despite having canceled. And then if they decide to stay with us, fine. So
Okay. All
can't
right.
get any better than that, I think.
All right. So check Don out. We'll see. If this happens, I think it's into year end, maybe first quarter. And Don, I hope that you have rain that that doesn't turn into a flood like Burning Man or some of the floods
Right.
or some of the
Right.
floods we've had, and that you're able to save the water to water the crops so that you have lots of wheat and beans and everything, and you stay safe in Hawaii.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dale. And
All
did I
right,
say
Don.
happy Rosh Hashanah?
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, it's yeah. So happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
And Don, keep in touch. It's great to, let's see if this is the time.
Okay, I've really enjoyed following your work here, Dale, and your calls on the dollar and on IWM and on metals and everything have just been outstanding. So
Do you have a view on gold? Is
no,
gold
I
gonna?
really don't. I really
Okay.
don't follow the metals.
And just the market, nothing else
Yep,
really.
I'm a specialist on the market itself, mostly the Standard and Poor's 500. That's my baby.
Okay. So you know what? That I saw guys on the trading floor that never left the same pit for their whole career. And you
Right.
get to know that like the back of your hand. So
I've always believed that we should do one thing and do it very well, if possible. At least I
okay.
found the thing that I love doing, and that's the most important part.
Well, thanks for coming here and sharing, my trading warrior brother.
You betcha, Dale. So good talking to you, and take care of yourself.
All right, everyone. Don Mead, could follow him on Twitter at 7 Sentinels. And everyone have a great weekend. Join the team in 20 minutes on the Morning Edge, and hope we've added value to what you're trying to accomplish. Don't just count your pips, count your blessings, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. I know I will. Adios. Thanks again, Don.
Thank you again, Dale.
Hey traders, this is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like these videos, share them, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the content that we provide here for free. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.